You want me to put that on my Tudor?
Harry's wife, mommy blogger. An article that appears in the Daily Express by Emily Hodgkin leads with the title, Harry's wife could make £640,000 a year from mommy project to distance herself from Harry. Strikes me as nowhere near enough amount of money by way of a residual benefit that she will need, knowing her delight at spending money, particularly that of other people. And, of course, as always, I leave it for you to determine the veracity of the material. I'm merely providing you with the explanations through the lens of narcissism. Emily Hodgkin writes, Harry's wife is anticipated to create her own mommy blog, where she will post about her children, Archie and Lily. Triangulation with children, monetization of children, absence of emotional empathy, sense of entitlement, treating them as objects, lack of boundary recognition. Never mind that she bleats about wanting privacy. Of course, it's always on her own terms. And here, the children, because they are quite simply objects to her, little mirrors of herself, are being utilized for the purposes of the greater extension of the Harry's wife's empire. Royal commentator Kinsey Schofield suggested Harry's wife will become a mommy blogger. The move would see the Duchess of Sussex revive her old business, the blog, The Tig, this time focusing on her children. Yes, the plagiarism of other people's material and attending places that she didn't actually go to, along with attending places that she did go to, but writing banal nonsense about that, for Sean, and interviewing people and asking stupid questions, seemingly she will have been advised, that's old hat, don't do it. But instead, why not exploit your children? The experts suggested the Duchess of Sussex will revamp her former For Sean and lifestyle blog, The Tig, in the style of a mommy blog. Schofield suggested the new Tig would give Harry's wife a platform to expand her brand, much like Goop did for Gwyneth Paltrow. If you want to enjoy a delicious roast of Gwyneth Paltrow, all you need to do is search for HG Roasts Gwyneth Paltrow, and you will laugh until your teeth fall out of your mouth. Such a move could make the former actor huge sums of money, residual benefit, as business for mommy, bloggers and celebrity lifestyle brands is booming. I would suggest it's a saturated market. And in fact, Harry's wife already made large sums of money from her blog before she shut down the site after she met Prince Harry. Business Insider reported the Tig, named after Harry's wife's favourite wine, Tianillo, was making $80,000 annually from sponsorships and endorsements. It's not bad, but I wouldn't call that a huge sum of money, and it's certainly nowhere near the level that Harry's wife needs it to be in order to sustain the lifestyle to which she has become accustomed. Apparently, in its new form, given Harry's wife's fame, it could make much more. Kinsey Schofield said, Tig 2.0 will likely feature mummy content. If Harry's wife can build a mommy brand, then surely she could expand in that arena and find more opportunities there elsewhere. The To Die For Daily Host claimed the Duchess would feature her children on the platform. She said, I would anticipate lists of Archie's and Lily's favourite books, go-to snacks, DIY projects, candid entries about how she manages her time or stress. Ha! What? At 9 a.m. I tell the nanny to do this. At 10 a.m. I tell the hired help to do that. Is that how it works? A 5-minute makeup routine for mums on the go. Mini meditation. Listen. You only have to look at her to realise that her makeup takes more than 5 minutes to slap on. Mini meditations for busy mums. How's she busy? She has a staff. She has security. She has housekeepers and cleaners and nannies. And then she just sits making Zoom calls, invariably saying, now, which bandwagon can I get on today? And also, when can I do my telephone sex worker voice? Kinsey suggests also that she'll be doing travel. She's already done that. Interior design. She's already done that. Interviews. Already done that. Those types of posts. Sounds ghastly. She went on. Harry and Harry's wife have told us repeatedly through multiple projects that Harry's wife gave up everything for Harry. Well, that's her perception, which of course she will use to beat old Ginger Nuts over the head with. But what did she actually give up? Being a D-list celebrity, being a mediocre actress. That was it. What did she get in return? Wealth, prominence, fame, access to networks, and being largely disliked by huge sections of the populace. But hey, prior to all of that, all of the other stuff was the good stuff. And of course, it really amplified the prime aims for her. Not, of course, that she thinks in such terms. Naturally, this shows the mentality of Harry's wife, doesn't it? She gains a greater ability to control people by virtue of status and actually more people to control as a consequence of, once again, relying on a man by marrying him. She increases the size of her fuel matrix massively in a way that she could not have done other than marrying somebody famous. She has the opportunity to gain character traits from all of the different people that she would meet that ordinarily she would have no access to. And furthermore, she also has the opportunity at massive residual benefits in terms of management of the facade, access to money, access to status, access to networks, none of which she would have got if she'd have just remained the jobbing actress. Naturally, of course, this has been achieved purely through marriage and not by being a strong independent feminist, but her narcissism deludes her into believing that that's the case. Furthermore, it tells her that she gave up everything for Harry, perpetuating her victim mentality and triangulating Harry with that notion that she gave everything up. If Harry had more brain cells, he would be able to point to all of the things that I've just said and explain, no, you didn't. You gained massively from being with me. Now, shut the fuck up. Of course, that isn't going to work when you're dealing with a narcissist, but ultimately it might make him feel a little bit better. The article continues by saying that perhaps this is Harry's wife trying to reclaim her identity, telling the world that she's more than Harry's plus one. Well, she certainly wants to tell the world that because she believes that she's a legend in her own mind. And, of course, the world largely recognises all she is Harry's plus one. She has no talent, no ability, nothing meaningful to say. She's only known because of who she married. Apparently, mommy blogging is a profitable industry. With parents sharing their insights, money is made through recommendations for products to buy from which bloggers make commissions or brand deals in which they agree to advertise a brand. It brand claimed Stacey Solomon is the best paid mommy blogger, making estimated annual earnings of $764,460.91. Very precise, must be from her accounts. It suggested the singer turns TV star with 5 million followers could make earnings of $14,701.18. That doesn't make any sense. Next up was Mrs. Hinch, a cleaning mommy blogger who could earn up to £10,596 per post and a huge £551,000 every year. This is not the only study into just how much mummy bloggers can make. In 2019, an investigation by online British marketplace onbuy.com found American YouTube channel What's Up Moms, run by Meg Resnikoff and Elle Walker, made £89,000 a month. While Harry's wife's exact net worth is not a matter of public record, it has been reported to be in the region of $60 million. She and her husband have made a number of lucrative deals since they stepped back as working royals. They signed a $100 million contract with Netflix in September 2020. Additionally, Harry is said to have been paid a $20 million advance for his tell-all autobiography, Spare. Harry's wife's children's book, The Bench, which was 167 words long, 167 words too long, I would suggest, reportedly paid her an advance of $618,000. Talk about money for old rope. Naturally, Harry's wife will have no hesitation as a narcissist in capitalizing on her children and exploiting them for the purposes of that residual benefit, asserting control and managing her facade. Whether that comes to pass, well, only time will tell us. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.